Yeah, good evening and welcome once again to your favorite program, Dad Ebusan Kuntunchi, where your humble servant John Manson read out your interesting, captivating, and tantalizing novel known as Capachino. I first read out Ebusan Kuntunchi, whose English title is The Family of Doom. In no time, I'll be reading the English version out so that people who are not abreast with P will also have a feel of the English language as well. Jobless. Today too, we are going to read season 1, episode 2 of Capachino. Sorry, I have to show you the book once again. Show you the book once again. As you can see me, finally and nicely placed at the back of the book. Now, without further ado, I have to give a summary of the first episode so that we take it to season 2. Thank you. Now, in season 1, we realized that the boy known as Yintumi, committed a hideous crime by having affairs with a goat when his parents had gone to farm. Two guys who saw him in the act reported him to the chief. The chief quickly summoned the guy to the palace. His parents followed suit. He was kept in the palace, and then the chief ordered the parents to buy a rum. Later, the rum was killed to appease the gods. The boy, together with the goats, were banished from the village of Diasampa to a thick and a lonely forest which was located in the west, but at separate locations. The boy was warned never to come back to Diasampa again. This is where we ended the episode 1 of Capachino. John Manson, aka Abrante the Rock. Simply log on to John Manson the Rock with spaces in between the words on YouTube to get access to all my videos. My previous videos, as well as the drawings of your favorite celebrities, footballers, yes, and the lovely people of Ghana, yes, that I have been drawing. I know it will be your turn soon because everybody is lovely, yes. Without further ado, I move on to the story. You can also go to Google and then log on to johnmansontherock.blogspot.com johnmansontherock.blogspot.com, where you can get access to this book in the text form. Also, I am going to load other books over there so that those who didn't get a chance to watch this video can actually read the text over there. 02431-88843 is my number. Call me and let's do business, as I am a songwriter. I'll sing some songs later for you to know that what I'm saying is actually true. Also, if you want to write a story but you lack the basic amenities, bell me. I'm gonna do everything for you right where we strike a very nice deal. Shalom. Episode 2 of Capachino is entitled The Return of the Beast. No one ever heard of Yintumi again. In a year time, the goat gave birth. The buckling grew so fast but did not pick the form of a goat. It possessed a monstrous stature. It stood on 2 legs and possessed 2 hands like a human being but had a long tail. It possessed a head like a goat but had strong, long fangs. It grew thick and tall. Initially, the beast's favorite food was rats and other creeping organisms, but later it developed appetite for human flesh and blood. It deserted the forest and migrated to a place where caverns were situated. It kept a cave as its abode. Now, cavern is a large cave. At times, I may explain certain terminologies so that people who are not abreast with literature may also have a feel. In search of human to feast upon, the beast wandered in the forest and eventually traveled long distance to the nearest village, which is Diasempa. It reached there in the night around 11:50 p.m. It broke into people's pen and devoured sheep and goats. It would hold and tear the head and suck the blood. It would chew a small portion, throw it away, and do the same to other animals. The animals bleated loudly. When the beast was dining upon a goat in one of the pens near the owner's house, he heard loud bleating of the goats and rushed out of his room to see what was happening. He was gripped with fear, so he stood by his door and illuminated a torchlight onto the pen. Luckily enough, he saw the beast and the beast saw him too. The beast remained transfixed and stared at the man continuously. It then made a squeaking sound and sprang forward and sprang towards him. He screamed, banged the door, and locked it immediately. He panted heavily. He informed his wife about what he saw. They remained astir till morning. When the beast was satisfied, it ran at top speed to its abode. They ran astir. When we say someone is astir, it means he is awake and not asleep. A-S-T-I-R. In the morning, blood as well as the carcass of animals had spilled and scattered all over the village. The folks saw unusual footprints too. Fear gripped them and they asked themselves questions. Yes, I saw the beast with my very eyes. Fear gripped them and they asked themselves questions. Aja Anyankwa quivered as he spoke alongside. Yes, I saw the beast with my very eyes. It looks terrible. They held him tightly and asked him to remain calm. For a fortnight, the beast had not raided their semper, so the folks forgot about it and attended to their daily chores comfortably. Meanwhile, there were some folks who were still apprehensive. To be apprehensive means that you are scared. You are scared of what is about to happen. You don't have clear conscience. Or you have a negative conscience that something bad is going to happen. Yes. One night, the beast made headway to the village. This time around, it howled and the people were gripped with fear, so they kept indoors. They heard the tramping of its feet as it strode up and down the village. As usual, it stepped into a pen and devoured the animals. Some people opened their windows to take a look at it. The beast had sharp ears. It turned and gave them a hard look. They shut the window immediately upon realizing the frenzied state of the beast. When the beast was satiated, it fled. Early morning, those who saw the beast did not relent but reported the matter to the chief. He summoned his subjects and deliberated over the issue. In the morning, the chief called on the hunters in the village and told them that when gun fires, it rests on the chest of men. This beast is wreaking havoc to my people. Whosoever is able to summon the beast shall be rewarded handsomely. The hunters said, "We hear, sir." "We hear, sire." The hunters in the village, who numbered 5, made a plan on how to summon the beast. They planned to set traps in areas around the pens so that it would trap the beast. The chief hunter said, "In the night, when we hear the sound of the beast, everyone should load their gun and fire it the moment you see it." In a week time, the beast returned. The hunters sneaked out and tactically and courageously succeeded in placing the already set traps closer to pens. After that, they ran to their rooms, opened their windows partially to see what would happen. The trap caught the beast at long last, but it hauled, grabbed the trap, removed it from its leg, and destroyed it by smashing it hard on the ground. It ran at top speed. The hunters shot at it thinking it would die. In the morning, they realized that the trap caught the beast alright, but it succeeded in relieving itself and escaping eventually. Also, the bullets were lying idle on the ground, which means the beast's body was impenetrable. They reported the matter to the chief. The chief did not know what to do. The hunters did meet and reasoned among themselves. Let us show our prowess to raid this beast so that we gain favor before the chief and the people of the village, and also acquire a handsome reward from him. If we succeed, it will be a great and remarkable feat. The hunters reasoned among themselves that since the bullets were of no use on the beast, they should use ropes to bind it. They set traps with strong ropes at areas near the pen so that when the beast steps on it, it would be trapped. In a week's time, the beast returned to the village. This time around, it refused to haul. It also walked in a tiptoed manner in order not to be heard or seen by anybody. Around 12 a.m., a young boy went out of his room to urinate. When Sowa was urinating, he was turning left and right for the fear of the beast. Unfortunately for him, the beast had reached that very spot. The beast sensed the presence of a human being. It sprang and caught Sowa. Sowa screamed and his parents and siblings rushed out. The beast dragged the boy on the ground and ran at top speed to a different vicinity. It killed Sowa by slashing off his neck and sucking his throat and sucking his blood. The sound made by the beast prompted the hunters, and they peeped out of their windows to take a view. As the beast ran through the village, it reached a spot near a pen and it was trapped. It hauled. The beast was so strong that it tore the ropes, fled, and ran out of the village. Sowa's family could not sleep overnight. They wept bitterly and uncontrollably. You can see a picture here on the laptop. Yes, I did the drawing. As you can see, the boy urinating, the beast over there. You can see the pen over there. Yes, that's all by concurrency of I myself. In the morning, the family members ran to where the body of Sowa lay. All the people in the village gathered around. They lamented for several hours. With the help of sympathizers, they buried Sowa at the village cemetery and performed the funeral ceremony. Thank you very much. This is the end of episode 2 of Capachino. We end here and we'll continue very soon. I'm grateful to my cherished viewers and listeners for always giving me the audience and then giving me very good feedback whenever they watch the videos. I entreat you to keep on subscribing, sharing to your friends everywhere so that they will also have a feel of the story. Go to YouTube, as I said, log on to John Mensah The Rock. Go to Google John mensahtherock.blogspot.com to pop up all my text books or my books written in text form. Call me on 02431888843 for negotiations upon everything: songwriting, book writing, artwork. I have to show you some of the artworks later so that you actually know that what I'm saying is true. May God richly bless you today and forevermore. Shalom. Peace.